Good evening, God's people, God's chosen ones, this chosen generation. On Monday night, Tuesday, early a.m., about 4 a.m., I was awakened out of my sleep. I had been tossing and turning all night, and I couldn't understand why. Usually I'm able to rest, and if I'm awakened, it's usually between 3 and 4, but I was tossing and turning all night, and I was disturbed. Something was going on in my spirit. And I prayed and asked our Heavenly Father, Lord, what is it? What is it? Why am I in this state right now? And chosen ones, I'm pulled over here because I didn't want to go even make it home without stopping and sharing this word. God said to me in the spirit to tell, oh God, his chosen ones, you as his people. Someone is out there that's going through this, that may be having this right now in their spirit, in their souls right now. He said, it happened and you cannot change it. I said, oh God, he said, it happened and you cannot change it. He said, forgive yourself. He says in the spirit, stop touching yourself. You are trying to make up for the wrong, the hurt, and the rejection, he says, but it is sealed. Why are you trying to crack open old pain? He says, bringing it back into your life. He says, why are you trying to break it? Why are you shaking and pulling on that old pain and trying to bring it back into your life? He said, it happened. Oh God, you can't change it. He says, nothing will be different. He said, you have to move on. He says, chosen ones, move on. We all have experiences, he says, in our lives that made us stronger. But God said that new strength is not to be wasted on old pain. Oh God, he says, new strength is not to be wasted on old pain. He says, in order to rest in the spirit, you have to be okay to move on. He says, it is okay to reflect, remember, but do not begin to relax in it. He says you can't relax in it. And I had to just listen to him and put this in my notes, because this word was so intense in my spirit. As I said, I was tossing and turning all night. And he said, there's amongst his chosen. He says that can't let it go. He said it happened and you cannot change it. And then he went on to say in the spirit, God says there is no pain that he can't feel. He says, just as Yolanda Adams says in her song, there is no pain that our Heavenly Father cannot feel. Oh God, and there is no sorrow that he can't heal. Oh God, chosen ones, I pray that you can turn away from it and lie whatever it is down at the altar, your altar. Pray about it and give it to our Heavenly Father. Build your own altar and lay it down. Build your own altar and lay it down. In the spirit, he went on to say to me, as I was looking up at the ceiling, he went on to say to me, to tell you, take it out of your house. He says, out of your space, and remove it away from your face. He says, you keep looking at that which happened. He says, there is no rest nor peace there. He says, it has happened. What you have to do is learn from it. And next time, if the love is different, he says, if patience is needed, if you have to walk away, pack it up again. In the spirit, he says, his grace is sufficient. And this time will be different. So this message here this evening that he laid, oh God, so heavily up on my spirit, as I say, right at about 4 a.m. in the morning on Tuesday morning. I had been tossing and turning all night, and I couldn't understand why. And he said that there's his chosen ones that are holding on to stuff. He says they're bringing that old pain back into their lives. He says they're pulling on it. They're trying to crack it open. He says that he's giving you new strength. He says that he is not giving you new strength, oh God, to waste it on old pain. So today, whatever it is that has happened, Whatever it is that you're feeling and you're holding on to, you have to let it go. There's no peace there, he says. There's no rest there, he says. He says it happened, and all you have to do is let it go, remove it from your house. He says, build yourself an altar and lay it down and rest in him. He says, because this time it will be different and his grace is sufficient. Oh God, thank you for this word. I had to pull over Chosen Ones and share this word with you the way he gave it to me in the spirit. And I hope, dear God, it has fulfilled the purpose that you needed to fulfill and touch the lives of those you needed to touch in this moment. And I thank you. You all be blessed. Oh God, let it go. It happened. You can't change it. But this time, our Heavenly Father says it will be different. Bye-bye for now.